If you watched my video last night, you were more than prepared for today's trading day. And if you made the video last night, you should have been able to capitalize the most. But I didn't. Today was a big fat L day for myself. What is going on, traders? You guys crushed it today. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I did wrong today, as well as preparing you guys to trade the best setups at the best prices. So when it comes to today's trading plan in the Daily Cipher this morning, as well as last night's video, right? I gave you guys the best levels to be trading at. So this morning's trading, right? We had big levels to be going off of, okay? We had the previous closing price of yesterday, which was the previous resistance of yesterday, right? We had 600, and then we had 599, 598, and 596.50. So I told the entire Discord, if 600 is support, it's extremely bullish. Someone in the Discord also asked, are you looking for puts at PCP at the resistance of yesterday, our key level 601.70? And I said, if we hit PCP, SPY is going to rocket to 603.05 to 605, right? So I knew today was extremely bullish. Now, you want to see what I did wrong? All right, so we did pretty well today, holding patience, right? A lot of people probably ended up hitting puts at the resistance of 601 today. Was a great move, right? Didn't do nothing. Told Discord, relax, relax. There's nothing. So we ended up having a news candle. We came up. We came to back test 600. Of course, I bought 599 calls right here. Got smoked on these. Lost like 24 cents it was on my contract. Stopped out, right? As soon as we ended up breaking this low, we broke through our big level, right? A 599. I want you to see this level. When we hold it support upside, we reject this level downside. Hold it support upside, reject it downside, right? You can follow this level all the way across. SPY respects the 599 level immensely, okay? So as soon as I lost out on calls, because I was bullish, I'm like, guys, the SPY's not going to die. If you look at the 30-minute time frame right now, all we're doing is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? So we knew everything to do with SPY was bullish until we ended up having a nasty rejection from the 601 level and the 600 level. This is where I first bought calls, got stopped out, whatever. It is what it is. Losing's a part of this industry. I didn't lose that big, okay? So I was in calls, stopped out of it, right? Small loss. We dipped under 599. On the retest of 599, I ended up buying puts because this is the break in the retest, right? So I thought, until I saw this 5-minute wick right here, the break and retest of 599. As soon as we started coming up, I stopped out again. 2 losses in a row, right? It is what it is. And then I told the entire Discord, once we get back over 600, calls are going to go crazy. We're going to 603 to 605 today. It's going to happen, right? It's going to be extremely bullish. Do not do puts at PCP. Do not do puts at yesterday's resistance. SPY is going to rocket, right? We left after live stream, okay? I come back on afternoon trading. Obviously, we get caught in this BS. So we had a big key level, 603.05. You see all the resistance that we had here? It was just like every time we tried to break out, sold off. Tried to break out, sell off, okay? So I ended up getting puts as soon as we ended up breaking through 603.05 and retesting, right? I ended up buying puts here. Tiny loss. Tiny loss. I knew this thing had potential to go absolutely crazy. There was a 5-minute head and shoulders on the chart. That's another reason why I took this trade. I don't trade shapes, but at a big key level, I will use it as a leading indication for the term of the trade, right? I knew at exactly this level, it is a heavy resistance, but we were also able to identify, right? 599 support, 600 support, 629 support, PCP support, 602.29 support, right? So I told the entire Discord, avoid puts, right? Just don't, everything beneath of us is holding us support. So if you get into puts at 603, where are you going to sell? I said this live on live stream. What did I end up doing? Got puts like an idiot. It just looked, we had the head and shoulder. It was looking like if something can't break out, it usually breaks down. But in hindsight, there wasn't a lot of volume, and it's easier for market makers to go up. Tiny loss here. This is the first day in probably 2 years that I took 3 trades, losing trades consecutively. That never happens for me personally. I'm not claiming to be like a god or whatever, right? Like that. But I usually know what I'm doing. And today I just got faked out way too quickly, and those first two losses made me want to try to get my loss back very quickly, and especially show myself to the Discord like, yo, I'm gonna get my loss back, it's not a big deal. And I ended up taking a higher risk trade, very small stop loss. It was a good risk to reward. When you zoom out, why the fuck did you do puts? That's exactly what happened, right? So that was my day. I like to be transparent as possible. Today I ended up losing it was like $1,300 on the day. So nothing too crazy considering yesterday I had an over $10,000 day, but it was just too many fake outs. But in hindsight, it looks like the easiest freaking day possible, right? We hit, boom, $5.99, support, $600, support, PCP, yesterday's resistance support, yesterday's high support. Why are you getting puts? It's a no-brainer, right? And you know what I blame it on? This is what I told the entire Discord today. I was traveling today. I was on my phone trading. Rule number one, big mistake. That was mistake number one, trading off your phone. This is what I tell everyone. You need to treat trading like an actual job, right? You got to take it serious. You shouldn't be taking trades on your phone. You shouldn't be looking at charts on your phone and taking trades. You need a desk. You need a chart. You need your broker. You need to be looking at everything up close and personal. This is what I preach to everyone, and I broke my rule. And that's what happens when you're on an airplane and you try to do trades while live streaming. I have zero excuse for today, right? So, and I'm also not scared to admit that I took a red day today. Like I said, the numbers that I took were nothing crazy considering I lost like 13% what I made yesterday. It's not that big of a deal. It's just I rushed every trade instead of just waiting for the confirmation. And this is what I teach, right? You do as I say, not as I do. And today was just one of those days. I was off. A lot of my good friends had red days today too, so it just wasn't me. But you feel like an idiot. Like I feel like an idiot looking at today's chart because it's so bullish. Like look at every level respected. Anyways, yesterday, dead and gone. Red days are inevitable. It's gonna happen. All my losses were minimum or maximum 25 cents, right? On every trade I took. So it wasn't like I let contracts go to zero. I wasn't losing like 50 cents to $1 in my contracts. Everything was calculated. So I had good risk management, and nothing went my way today. And that's my fault for not waiting for confirmation when I teach my students. So let's look at the game plan for tomorrow, right? I'm going to go to the 30-minute time frame right now. I want you to pay attention to this, okay? This is zoomed out. So as you could tell, extremely bullish. Higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? So now we're approaching heavy resistance at 605.80. When we reject it, we drop 15 points. Hold at support, we're going up. We keep rejecting this level. Hold at support, upside, right? SPY loves this like 1 point range between $6 and like 606 and 605. Big freaking range, right? We keep looking left. Like look at this red line. Look at the resistance, right? Look at all the resistance that we have in $1 range. You keep following this line back. This is why 605.80 to 606 is such a big level. First reaction, it's most likely going to be puts to the downside, but I don't want to get anyone's brain into thinking puts because it's a bad way to learn when you are trying to go against a trend. This level, even though everything is bullish, I'm just preparing you for a possible U-turn level, okay? So 605.80, 606 area, give or take 20 cents in both directions. It is a possible U-turn level. Do you know what that means? If you're in calls and going with the trend, it's a massive level to start trimming and to start paying very close attention to. When it comes to puts at that level, you're gonna want to wait for confirmation. When I mean a break and a retest, and in the most bearish case scenario, like I'm just gonna prepare you guys for this. So just in case we come up and we break, right? Say we're trading around the 606 level and we break. We may not get that retest. So the next retest is going to be 604.50, and you can again follow this level all the way across the board. Okay? So 604.50 and 605.80 to 606. These are the biggest freaking levels to be trading at. You look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin's at 96K, right? You can see, and this is what I tell everyone. please like and comment the video. When something can't break out, it's going to break down. And that's partially one of the reasons why I ended up taking that trade with the resistance all day at the 603 level today. And you could just see liquidity's holding, but it's dying down. Like there's not too much buying pressure left. So I don't want to get overly bullish on the stock market and the financial markets right now as of yet. I don't want to get too bearish or too bullish, but it's definitely a profit-taking time in this range. I am telling you right now, even though I was micro bull, I was bullish at freaking 580. I told everyone, I hit VIX puts, bam, 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 bam. So bullish. In the 580s, 590s, I'm stupid bullish. Now, this move happened so quickly, it's going to eventually retest the 596.50 level. So, and I know it's a potential that could happen. So I'm not getting overly bullish. I'm just going to wait for a nice breakdown, and 605.80 to 606 is a perfect level for a U-turn. And guess what? I'm going to ride these down. I'm going to be swing trading here. Once we break trend, when are we going to break trend on the macro? What is the break of structure? It's going to be the low of the previous day. Okay. So in this case, for instance, a breaker structure tomorrow macro is if we take out today's lows. Okay, that's how I personally do breaker structure because I'm a day trader and I usually do 5 days at a time. So the breaker structure is when we break the trend. Breaker structure, break a trend, same shit. Okay, so higher, we have a low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Once you see a lower high, lower low, it is a breaker structure, and that's when I'm going to be swing trading puts to the 596.50 level to potentially end all be all price target of 582, right? People think I'm tripping out. SPY's not going back to the low 580s. You never know. SPY fills its gaps. I'm a professional day trader, and I'm very well prepared just in case we do hit that level, right? Obviously, if you know me, I'm selling the move. I'm taking 20 to 50 cents on my contracts because I know that the micro wins win in the macro. Right? I could be way more consistent getting little wins over 1 year than trying to hit massive freaking plays. I don't care. I've learned my lesson. I've tried to do that. I've went broke. You don't go big or go home. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. The little 10 cents, right? The little $100 a day, that all compounds until the bigger picture of 12 months. Just remember that, guys. You don't need to hold for the whole move. You don't need to be on the high. You don't need to be on the low. You just got to wait for the confirmation, support, and resistance. So that is the best level to be doing shorts at. Potential U-turn, right? I'm not saying just buy shorts there. If you start seeing some weakness here, I'm getting puts, and I'm going 2 weeks out, and I'm swing trading the puts at this level. This is going to be a big level to be watching tomorrow. Now, let's look for a good area for calls. 603.05 is going to be a good area. We end up gapping up. Again, I'm still watching the 605.80 level. If we end up gapping down, it's the 603 to yesterday's previous closing price, right? And the resistance of the last 2 days is 601.80. This is going to be the make or break it level. Okay? I'm going to put this a yellow dotted line just so we know. Follow this level, 601.79, and look left. Look at all the touch points of it, okay? It's a big level. So this is what we're going to be paying attention to. If we end up gapping beneath this level, you're going to have to join the Daily Sniper. The link is in the bio. 50% off happening right now. It's in the chat if you'd like to be a part of the #1 options Discord in the world. Let's go, baby. It's money season. It's 2025. Whatever happened last year is the past. You made a lot of money last year. Who cares? You lost a lot of money last year. Who cares? This is a brand new year. You need to change your brain. This is my first loss of 2025, and I only lost $1,300. Nothing too crazy. I had a 5-figure day yesterday, so I'm just disappointed in myself. I don't like going 3 for 3. It's very rare. You can ask hundreds of members in my community, the Daily Sniper. I don't even think I've done that live ever before. 3 for 3 in a row. 3 losses for rows. So it happens, guys, right? You got to own up to it. Don't let it affect you. Tomorrow is a new day. The past is the practice. We are moving forward. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, #1 options Discord in the world. If you would like to be a part of us, the link is in the bio. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, put a freaking emoji, something for the algorithm. Help me, okay? Thank you guys, everyone. Take care.